Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 107 of Less Platinum and 100% The Evil Within. Alright, let's do it. The final piece of downloadable content for the game, and the last bit of the game entirely. The Executioner. As the Keeper, infiltrate the Victoriano estate and rescue your missing daughter. Let's do it. So the Executioner DLC is quite different from the rest of the game, and I'll be showing off pretty much everything, I think everything, that is involved in it, so let's give that a go. Here we go. Played it a few times now, so I have a decent idea of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have a quick look at this. Yes, everything should be fine, all the sound effects. Actually, you know what, where's the sound effects? Just a teensy little less. It's because I was doing a audio test and it what's this? Okay. That's fine. I was doing audio test and I think the the window smashing was a bit loud, even though there's not much window smashing in it. It was just a test. Alright. The Executioner. Clear missions outlined in Mobius files to continue the search for your daughter. Alright, so the beginning cutscene is going to explain everything that's going on. Well, not everything, but most of it. Excuse me. Continuation of STEM operational testing. Examine process of escaping system exploited by Withers subject. Facilitate father subject's rescue of daughter subject. Research record number whatever from Mobius. Your daughter is trapped within STEM, imprisoned by her connection. To free her, you must also connect to STEM and eliminate all other subjects from within. Your physical form within STEM will not be your own, but you should find that to your advantage. STEM's influence will eventually erase your daughter's memories, and she will become another creature of STEM. We will support you, but you must act before that is allowed to happen. I'm guessing this person standing over us is Myra. Certainly looks like her. Why we're going into her eyes, I do not know. Alright, here we go. There's our health bar. There's our hammer / mallet. And this is the Executioner DLC. So it takes place in first person, unlike the rest of the game. So let's smash this with R2, and let's look at our first Mobius file. Mobius Directive number 1. Establish synchronization. Final test subject has been successfully inserted and attunement with the safe-headed creature has been verified. You should be able to use our carrier wave to scan for residual traces of strong emotions. New directive files will be transmitted for placement into the environment. Alright, and if we kick open the door, we'll find that we're near the Victoriano Manor House. Okay, let's break some of these barrels in order to try and get... There we go. That is a memory token. It's the currency for this mode. As you can see, the Keeper is rather slow. Even when we run, we're pretty slow. So we can obtain memory tokens in order to purchase upgrades later on. At the moment, our abilities are thus. So we can smash with R2, we can run with L1, we can dodge by moving left, back, or right and pressing L1. We can grab with circle, we can crouch with R1, and we can, we have 3 traps. We have our regular mallet, and we can also, what was the other thing? Oh, we can press L2 to do a memory scan, and that kind of reveals hidden objects and stuff. Now, there are some crows here, and I'm going to try and run and attack them. Ah, damn it, close. If you can kill a crow, you get like 5 memory tokens, but because we're very slow, it's quite difficult to time. Ah, nearly got it too. Damn. Alright, let's get to the Victoriano estate. I'm gonna run around, and it's not many tokens that you can get, but I'm gonna just try and go for it regardless. Hang on, there's some crows here that we can try. Damn. You can do it a lot easier in New Game Plus once you have access to some upgrades. Damn, I was like really hoping I could get it. I think it's possible. Oh, we got our first enemy. Alright, so the Keeper is actually relatively weak at the start. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, grab him with circle, and then just you can throw him with circle or R2. And you can also execute an enemy. Where is he? So you hit him a couple more times, and then you press square, and boom, he's executed. So that completes one of our torments, which are basically like little challenges. That first one was to execute a standing enemy, so simply attack them enough, get the execution to be available, and then press square to execute them. Alright, let's smash some barrels. Like I said, we're not going to be finding, you know, a bunch of memory tokens here, but I want to try and get as many as I can. Because I have a strategy that I kind of came up with, but I don't know if it'll work 100% because I used a different strategy for the thing. But regardless, it's not like I'm gonna like not make it. I'll eventually succeed. It's just gonna take a little while. Alright, that's pretty much everything, so let's just go into the manor. I was going to do that to get there a bit faster, but I think it is actually faster to run. Alright, here we are in the manor. Let's look around. There's our daughter, or the visage of our daughter. And if we use L2, we can find this. Daughter's Diary 1. Dad, the doctor said you were going to come to help me. Are you ever going to get here? There are monsters all over the place. I'm going crazy. Okay, so the daughter's diaries are a little bit confusing, but I assume basically what she's doing is she is in STEM, and some doctor, I don't know who the doctor is, it could be Jimenez, but I don't think so, because I think this is supposed to take place after the game, and she says there are monsters all over the place, I'm going crazy, so she is in STEM. There's the Victoriano family picture. That's a health kit. We can press X to collect that. Let's smash these pottery things because they always have a chance to grant... Let me just see something. Yep, they always have a chance to grant memory tokens. Let's run up to the top now. Wait, that was Daughter's Diary 1, right? I'm pretty sure this is 3, unless there's one here. Okay, this is trap parts, so you can create the traps. You pick one, and you collect them, and you get a trap. Okay, so the game tells us to use L2 to memory scan this area, so let's do that. And we find, I think this is actually 3, which is weird, but anyway. I saw some, oh I know, it's in the save room. I saw some guy killing the monsters. I think I should go meet him and see what happens. He might know Dad, but just in case he's some kind of creep, I'm going to leave my letters and stuff here. I don't know what this pendant is supposed to be. I don't know if it's a reference to anything, but yeah, there's a pendant there. Okay, so now we have to find a Mobius file. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll learn more about this as we go through the game. Alright, so there's a Mobius file, but I'm going to quickly get Daughter's Diary 2. It should be, yeah, it's here. Are all these other people alive? Are they dead? Interesting. Alright, so this is the shop, and this is the save point. The save point, you press X and you can save, that's all. And this is the shop. I guess we'll have a quick look at the shop. So there's a whole bunch of things that we can purchase, but at the moment we don't have really that many memory tokens to purchase it. So we can buy more traps, we can increase the capacity of the traps, we can buy some dynamite, also increase the capacity of the dynamite. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one we haven't unlocked yet. We can increase our life, we can increase our defense, we can increase our movement speed, and we can increase the amount of damage the hammer does. So those are the things that we can currently buy, but we're not going to be buying anything just yet. Well, first of all, because we don't have the tokens. So let's get Mobius Directive number 2. Mobius Directive number 2. Eliminate test subject CB212 Murderer. This experiment will explore a method of extraction from within the STEM environment. Your objective is to rescue your daughter, who is already inside STEM, by eliminating all other connected test subjects. Subject CB212, a convicted murderer, has been completely dominated by STEM. His influence grows, and he is disrupting your daughter's memory patterns. Kill CB212 and assess the girl's condition. Supplementary information. STEM erodes a subject's memories incrementally, gradually altering their personality and their physical appearance, until finally the subject is completely dominated by STEM. Based upon the data from the Ruvik incident, it can be inferred that the Ruvik entity was able to leave the STEM system by entering the physical body of the test subject, Leslie Withers. This first trial will explore STEM's mental degradation effects on more standard methods of egress. Transmissions from the outside as well as tracking within STEM are subject to error and time delays. Use your own judgment in handling any encounters. Connection status: 7 subjects. An adolescent female, a detective, twin sibling, a paroled murderer, a psychiatric patient, an ex-soldier, and father of adolescent female. So we'll go over these. The adolescent female is the daughter. The father of the adolescent female is us. The detective is, well, we'll find out. Oh, it's pretty obvious who the detective is when we get to that point. The twin sibling is one of the Zen or Noon. We're going to find them soon. The paroled murderer is, yeah, that person. The psychiatric patient is that person. The ex-soldier is that person. I'm just trying to think if there's one that I'm missing. We'll, hopefully I remember these, but you'll see who they are. The thing I want to know is, it's not really important, but I wonder what CB stands for. Like, I can't think of what it would stand for. It's obviously, like, because they're all named CB and then a number. So it's just there, like, it's like test subject. It's as if it was TS, but it's CB. I wonder what it stands for. Can I break this one? Yes, I can. If you notice vibrations or sounds, try searching the area with a memory scanner. And I did, and I found another daughter's diary here. That guy said he was a killer, and his job was to kill monsters. He said that he was collecting these weird tokens and made me help look for them. But when I tried to put one in my pocket, he'd started screaming and got this scary look in his eyes. He might kill me if I try to run away. He might kill me if I don't. Now this is interesting. I have a feeling I know what this is in reference to, but the part where it says he started screaming and got this scary look in his eyes is throwing me off. So hopefully if I remember that, I'll bring it up later, because it's sort of towards the end of the game that we find a little bit more information about that out. Okay, so how are we doing for time? Good. Alright, so what I like to do here is kick open this door. Oh, I thought the chair was there. Let's try this again. Okay, good. And then just throw it sort of right at the trap there. Beautiful. That way we don't take any damage. And now we just go through here. And there should be an enemy in here. Yeah, there he is. Now it's important to note that there is a trophy in this DLC. Oh, I should have waited until he was on the ground. That's okay. There's a trophy in this DLC that requires you to complete it without taking a single hit. Complete the entire game without taking a single hit. Now, oh, a gold one. Lucky me. The golds give 10. These little white ones give 1. And I think the 5 is like a silvery type thing, which is dumb because it looks like white, but there is a difference. Yeah, it's you can complete the entire DLC, or you have to complete the entire DLC without let me just see if there's anything here, without taking a hit. Now it's actually a lot easier than that, a lot easier than it seems, because you can do it on New Game Plus, and there's a relatively easy way to pull that off, so don't worry about it too much. Alright, so this first one is the sadist. We know because he's got the chainsaw, and we've got the Mobius file here that will talk about him. So this is a transcript with the subject CB212. Nobody said it was going to be like this. Time index. These mofos barely put up a fight. That old broad who put me in here might have shown me a better time. Who the F put a kid in here? Thought this place was full of zombie crackheads. Your dad's who? Who the F is that? Why should I care? Knew I couldn't trust that little S. Trying to pocket my loot. What the F? I can hear someone whispering at me. You trying to get inside my head? You think you know me? Don't be giving me orders. Where'd that sweet little girl go? Gotta be around here somewhere. Now I see what you're after, tricking me into coming here. You're coming in here. You think I'm your lab rat? You think you got me? I will kill every last one of you. I'm not 100% sure what is going on here. It could be, this could be the person that she was referring to about the, like he goes, knew I couldn't trust trying to pocket my loot. That could be the memory tokens that she was referring to before. And it would make a little bit more sense, but still not completely. Again, I have to like talk about that way later. Alright, so we're going to fight the sadist. This is actually very short. There's only like 4 or 5 bosses. And yeah, you can get through them pretty quickly. Alright, so this is the sadist's area. That eye over there in front of us is where, hey, lucky me, where a bunch of enemies are going to spawn. And then the sadist eventually. Now we're quite weak, that's the other thing. I think I mentioned that before. We're actually pretty weak when it comes to doing this. So the idea is just to take your time, just slap him. Hang on, let me see if I can throw this guy at you. There we go, and then if you execute a prone enemy, you get another torment. So we have to actually take these guys out. Okay, good, that one's dead, and now we get the sadist. So here we go, 40 coins, that's pretty good. Good start. Okay, so just hit the sadist as hard as you can. In fact, the sadist, you can kind of just keep rushing him and hitting him because it'll constantly deflect your attacks. But you have to, yeah, watch out for that. He can also kill those people. Nice! I got him without taking a hit. Go me. One downside about killing him that early is that you get kind of thrown out of this arena immediately. So you can't collect anything else in here. But, you know, it's not really a big deal. And we get thrown all the way back here. The chainsaw is now available for purchase in the shop. So we'll be getting that soon. Okay, I don't know, that affects something and then all this blood comes out. God, enough with the planes. Alright, so let's save. Let's save. And it'll give me an opportunity to see if I'm going to want to purchase anything right now. I'm surprised I managed to do that without taking a hit. That's really cool. What do you mean 10 minutes? I've been playing for 18. Alright, that's fine. Let's have a look in here. Alright, what do we want to purchase? I think the first thing we want to purchase is... It's going to be walking speed or hammer damage. Let's get hammer damage. We'll get walking speed next. Won't worry about defense or health at the moment. Alright, let's go. Another thing to note is you can't actually upgrade like crazy yet. We're going to... you're only going to be able to upgrade after you clear certain parts of the game. So clearing the execution chamber will allow you to collect more memory tokens. We're going to do that momentarily. You see. Alright, let's collect the new directive. Mobius Directive number 3. Eliminate test subject CB207 twin. The rate of your daughter's memory loss has been greatly reduced with the death of CB212. It can be surmised that his influence on others has been negated. Data indicates that your daughter is on the move, possibly with subject CB207. Eliminate him. Data will be recorded and progress and stability of STEM domination analyzed. Supplementary information. Dominated subjects are used by STEM to emit at wavelengths which deteriorate the memory and willpower of others in the area. This ancillary function serves to accelerate STEM's domination function. Testing and analysis needed to determine effect of removing a relay point upon the stable extraction of a subject in a target memory state. Alright, let's read that again. So dominated subjects are used by STEM to emit at wavelengths which deteriorate the memory and willpower of others. Okay, so the more dominated subjects there are, the ones who are not dominated lose memory and willpower. This ancillary function serves to accelerate STEM's okay, and then obviously the more people in STEM who are dominated, the faster that happens to people who are not dominated. Testing and analysis needed to determine effect of removing a relay point upon the stable extraction of a subject in a target memory state. So they need to do testing to determine if removing a relay point, which I guess is a person, upon the stable extraction of a subject in a target memory. I'm not 100% sure what they're saying there with that one. I don't know what they mean by relay point, because then it says stable extraction of a subject, so it's probably not that. Okay, it's just, I guess they're doing testing on something there. Okay, so that's enough for that one. Every time we open a Mobius file, a new area opens up to explore. Alright, and for the rest of this, I'm just going to go do the execution chamber. So the way this works is basically it's like a mini arena. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies, and after you've killed that those enemies, it ends, and you just get memory tokens. So that's where the enemy's coming from right now. Let's have a look around. Yeah, at the moment there's only one point where the enemies are going to come from. So let's see how we're doing on our... Yeah, our hammer's a lot stronger now. It only took 4 hits, I think there. 3 or 4. Okay, there's another one there. And there's another one there. So whenever you see like the red light, you just watch for where the enemies are coming from, and then you go for it. When we're gonna go, like, because I won't get through New Game without being here. When we go for that, we won't be doing these challenges. Like, we'll have to essentially be fully upgraded to make sure that we get it. You can also do this: run into the area and then just start smashing. Now this is a good one. Oh, I dodged it. Oh, okay. If you don't kill this, like if this red guy stays alive, hang on a sec. Ooh. Okay, good. If he stays alive, he'll turn into a cadaver. Like from the Kidman DLC. Blow up an enemy, exploding haunted. Okay, that's a torment, but there is another one, and it requires you to blow up 2 enemies with 1 exploding haunted, so that's what I was trying to go for. Maybe I can do it now if this guy allows me to grab him. I hate when it doesn't, it's really annoying. Yeah, I would have been able to do it there. He got me. Well, there goes that achievement. Not that I was going to do it anyway. If you hold on to them too long, they will... Nice. They'll break free of you. And what was the other thing to note? If you hold on to break free of you... Oh, and you don't want to be anywhere near them when... this is the last guy, by the way. You don't want to be anywhere near them when they... when you throw them. It'll do too much damage to you and you'll basically die. Alright, that's it. So pretty easy execution chamber. That's the first one. There are 4 in total. You can only do 3 in normal New Game, and then the 3rd one in New Game Plus becomes the 4th one, which is the final execution chamber. Okay, I don't have much time left, so I think I'll just stop here. I'll save and we'll continue next time. I do have enough memory tokens to buy my movement upgrade, so I may as well do that. And I'll try and explain my method, or my plan for next time. Sorry, I'll explain it next time. So let's just save one more time. God, that intro was like 10 minutes long. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we'll leave it like that, and we'll continue next time. So I want to thank you all very much for watching episode 107 of Let's Platinum and 100% The Evil Within. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.